Hello, Camberley family. It's Susan here, one of the teachers on Camberley. Today I'm here to give you some top tips on how to pronounce those tricky silent letter words. So what are silent letter words? They're words which contain letters that we do not pronounce. Now, don't be mistaken, it's the sound of the letter. So that letter doesn't have to come at the beginning of the word, it can come in the middle or the end. There are so many common silent letter words in the English language. It's a huge topic. And welcome to part 3 on how to pronounce those tricky silent letter words. Today we're going to go from Q to Z. Let's take a look. So the letter Q. Oops, I couldn't find any. Have a look, see if you can find some. And if so, put them in the comments below. Now, let's look at the letter R. Oh, oops. Again, I couldn't find any words with a silent R sound. Can you find any? Have a look. And if you find any, put them in the comments below. Now, let's look at the letter S. The theory. We do not pronounce the letter S when it comes before the letter L or after the letter I, sometimes at the end of a word. Let's look at some examples. Island, island. Isle, isle. Debris, debris. Bourgeois, bourgeois. And let's look at a couple of really simple sentences. I love the Isle of Mull in Scotland. There is debris all over the road after the crash. Now, let's look at the letter T. So the theory. We do not pronounce the letter T when it comes in the combination S-T-E-N or S-T-L-E. Let's look at some examples. Listen, listen. Moisten, moisten. Castle, castle. Whistle, whistle. Asthma, asthma. Ballet, ballet. Gourmet, gourmet. Now, let's look at a couple of simple sentences. When I blow my whistle, the race will start. Please listen to the question. Let's look at the letter U. So the theory. We do not sound out the letter U when it comes after a G at the beginning or in the middle of a word. Let's look at some examples. Guess, guess. Guard, guard. Guide, guide. Guilt, guilt. Colleague, colleague. Tongue, tongue. And let's look at a couple of simple sentences. I can play the guitar. My colleague likes the same music as me. Let's look at the letter V. Oops, I couldn't find any. Have a look, see if you can find any silent letter words with the letter V. Let's look at the letter W. So the theory. We do not pronounce the letter W when it comes before an R at the beginning of a word. Let's see some examples. Wrong, wrong. Wrist, wrist. Wrap, wrap. Right, right. Who, two, two. Sword, sword. And let's look at a couple of simple sentences. That's the wrong answer. Who is that? Let's look at the letter X. I could only find one and no theory. The one I found was faux. Let's make a simple sentence. She's wearing a faux coat. Let's see if you can find any more silent letter words with the letter X. Let's look at the letter Y. Oops, I couldn't find any. But if you can find any silent words with the letter Y, add them to the comments below. And finally, the letter Z. I couldn't find a theory for the letter Z, and I actually only found one word, and that is rendezvous. So here's an example sentence. They met in a secret rendezvous. Let's see if you can find any more silent letter words with the letter Z. Now it's time for you to go ahead and practice. I'm on Cambly 6 days a week, so if you'd like to join me for a class, click the button below and have a look at my schedule. You can always send me a message. If you don't know about Cambly, Cambly is an amazing platform. It works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all around the world. So you can literally connect to a native speaking tutor in a time zone that suits you, at a time that's right for your learning. Well, good luck with that learning, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.